Sushi on Magazine Street, and I'm here with the owner, Bobby.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
Good. How
So
are
I
you?
want to ask you, what's your favorite role?
Actually, all the roles I created is my favorite, but the most popular role here can be the Crouching Tiger and the White Ninja.
That's a good one.
Alright.
And how long have you been open?
Oh, we open almost 6 years already.
6 years? That's
Yes.
awesome. And who's the coolest person that's come in here? Like, ultimate?
Jackman, you know that wolf stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He came here twice or 3 times already. Yeah.
Oh my god, I would die! Well, thanks so much. I'm excited to eat everything.
Alright, great.
Get some good stuff today.
Alright,
Thanks.
great.
So I'm sitting here now with the lovely Kate. Cute. Hi, Kate.
Hi, how are you? It's good to
Kate
see
is
you.
an amazing woman. She's an amazing artist, actress, writer. What else? I feel like there's so many.
I think my 3 main categories have always been performing arts, education, and community organizing work. So now all of those kind of fall under being the executive director for Sisterhood Studios. And Sisterhood Studios, it's a multimedia production company, and we are specifically dedicated to femme presentation, women empowerment, and non-binary creatives and whatnot.
That's wonderful. I love
Yeah.
that. I love everything you're doing. And I'm so happy you're here with me. Oh, so we have some, I'm going to say this right, gyoza.
Yes.
Gyoza.
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 Gyoza. Yeah.
Oh man.
Great.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dig in. Yeah.
But it's been good.
Hello, ladies.
Oh,
hello.
So here we have the Hello Kitty right here.
Oh my god.
This roll, this specialty right here, will be the Crouching Tiger.
Oh,
Looks amazing.
What is-
this crouching tiger?
So this is the Crouching Tiger, and this is the Hello Kitty right here.
What's in it?
Yeah,
So what's in here is snow crab and shrimp tempura, and on top is like avocado with tunataki.
Kitty roll is my favorite. I kid you not. Like, I would wake up in the middle of the night for this roll.
So you said it's coconut shrimp?
Okay, so it's coconut shrimp tempura.
Cool.
It's the crab meat, and it's the
With
avocado
a little rice
and rice
paper.
paper sprinkled with magic. It's delicious. Look at that. Right? Right? Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. It's happening. It's like a little sushi burrito.
Mm. It's so creamy. That punch right in the center is perfect. No, you're right. No, you're right. A queer fantasy musical that Trey Ming has written. Trey Ming is the artistic director of Slot and Spoon Productions, which is a queer theater company. So it made sense because this is a high femme show, very woman energy
Yeah.
of the earth. Literally, like one of the religious sects of it is the Sisterhood. We worship the 4 goddesses.
Gotcha.
All this bullshit. So, so we're putting all this fun stuff together, and I wanted to make sure that we weren't just using, musical theater actors or people who traditionally do theater. I wanted to reach out more into the queer community. So, parked my ass at Always Lounge, as you do if you're looking for performing arts, as you do for queer performing arts, and really started looking at and going after. I tried to like court people who work in drag, who work in burlesque, who so like for example, our villain Dawn Draper, that's her stage name. She's playing Bella Laura. She's a burlesque star and she's an opera singer. So it's like so cool to have her, but like mixed in with also like drag queens and drag kings and like all these other really cool people to put together. But like, of course, many of them take very good care of their bodies because they hoes and they strippers and then and they pretty dancers and things like that. So I'm like, put all your favorite snacks. People like fat cheese and fruits and this, and I'm like Pringles, Gushers, jerky, Takis.
Let's do it.
It's soft shell crab inside, he said, and then there's that specific.
Oh yeah.
Say it again. It's shrimp. I'm sorry, it's shrimp. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't listen to me.
So it's like shrimp tempura, avocado,
Avocado.
fried meat, and then it's topped
What
with
was the series of
tuna.
tuna?
Either seared tuna or tuna tataki.
Tuna tataki.
Marinated into spices. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so we've got Fairy Kind of Musical. We are opening on the 20th, which is next Friday, and then we run Friday, Saturday, and Monday at 8. And we run for 3 weeks at the Always Lounge in the Twilight Room. Now, I'm saying that now, but to be very honest and fair, we're having like a cast and crew discussion tonight about the coronavirus because it happens that we are going through a pandemic while we're doing something that requires an audience, requires social gathering and such. So I want to make sure that I don't make an executive decision without hearing everybody that I can within my cast and crew. You know?
Yeah.
So we're plowing on right now as planned, and of course, barring anything happening, we'll let people know. But yeah, so Fair Kind of Musical. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, another really great thing that is still in the works is Tootsie Productions, whose artistic director is Lakeisha Glover.
Oh,
She's the best. Keisha's the best. I was helping her doing production management for Rosebud, which is a concept pilot, and it's basically the setup is it's 5 women in their mid-30s in New Orleans and what they basically go through. So it's real light, it's very girlfriends, it's very living single, very fun with that. But they also deal with very specific and real issues like in relationships and through with some violence and this and you know, like they do a really good job. And it's just a great group of local performers and people who are not only actors but also writers and directors and educators and community organizers. So we put together a really nice concept pilot for that. And then Keisha's been taking that, and we're now moving through like the funding aspect so that we can, you know, keep shooting and keep editing and keep growing with that. But that's another one that's an ongoing one. I'm very excited.
I'm excited about that one because I've been following the progress.
Did you get to see the little concept pilot piece that they put up already? Yeah. Like, great local artists that were contributing the music for us. And again, it's such a labor of love because Keisha is pure love and sunshine. And she very specifically has been working with women in film and television to kind of cultivate this and create it too. So we kind of, she's been working on this for many years now, and now it's just like, okay, we did that step, now the next one, now the next one, now the next one. So we're talking fundraising and talking about having doing a screening party for the next step of cleaning up that pilot and making it into a full series with Keisha.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Fairy Kind and Rosebud are the big ones right now. So, that was something I want to tell you. This is amazing. That was so cool. I had a week of black excellence in film. And seriously, I don't know how else to describe it. I was booked for NCIS New Orleans, had a little bit part, but it was with Keith David, and I was directed by LeVar Burton, first of all. Then, while I was on set for that, they called me and they're like, hey, you want to just do a quick little feature part for One Night in Miami, which is Regina King's directorial debut. And on set that day is Leslie Odom Jr. And Michael Imperioli.
Excellent.
And I got to talk with, because it was a little featured part, you know, it was One Night in Miami, which is the story of how Muhammad Ali basically became Muhammad Ali, right? He became a champ, and then they're like, Malcolm X and Sam Cooke and all them that night were like, you have a way, you can affect change, this is how we're going to do it with you. So it was during that fight sequence, so I was sitting next to Sonny Lipton's wife while he's getting shit down, basically. And so Regina King comes over to talk to us. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. First LeVar Burton yesterday, and then Regina King. And I'm just,
that is a lot.
I couldn't, and then the woman who was doing the hair, because it's based in the 60s, so it's absolutely gorgeous. So the lady doing the hair had just won an Emmy for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And she's like, I'm working on West Side Story now. That little production with Tony Kushner and Steven Spielberg. Oh my god. But it was just she's like, I've worked on these shows. And then of course I'm like, this bitch is amazing. Let me look her up. And she had just won an Emmy. I'm like, I just worked on these shows.
You know, it's an everyday thing.
I'm like, girl, you just won an Emmy. But
That's the energy though.
But
like,
also at 3 o'clock in the
with it.
morning, it's the same shit, different days.
Yeah.
You know, when you're spraying my bouffant one more time before last looks and stuff, it's seriously, yeah. But it was, that week was, I had 2 days on, one night in Miami, so it was just like, NCIS, then those 2 days, and you know those moments where you're like, you're doing it, awesome, you're doing it, and then there's like the break where you're like, oh my god, I'm really doing it, and then they're like, okay, never mind, go back to the hustle, and you're like, okay, oh my god, I'm really doing it.
Yeah, I have those moments all the time where I really have to process, am I really sitting here?
I'm sitting here right now,
This is happening.
and this person's talking to me, and I'm in this room, I deserve to be in this room.
That's the thing too.
That's-
Not falling into imposter syndrome.
That
Realizing
imposter
that
syndrome
we are
real.
equals.
Yeah.
You know, we're colleagues.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm doing the damn thing, I'm working hard, we're both getting
Yeah.
together doing it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is the shit. All right. It's really cool. It's cool when those things bump up. I'm so excited to
Love
see
it.
your
I'm so
NCIS
excited.
New Orleans episode.
I am. I can't wait for that to come out.
Thank you for having.
Thank you
for
so
having me for lunch.
much.
Haiku is
Coming
beautiful.
with me.
I gotta come see it at night.
Hell yeah.
See it
Come in
at
and come bring your boo here, your baby
Yeah.
here, your friend.
Yeah, I'm like, love. Finally we get to eat together. It's true.
So make sure y'all check out Haiku. I'm gonna put their social media here. It appears, and she has the website in her hands.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, editor. Please don't.
And make sure y'all follow FatGirlNola and you drop
Sisterhood Studios. You want to check out Sisterhood Studios, and then you can also check out Very Kind the Musical on Instagram as well, which is our recent Sisterhood Studios project.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you so
Cool.
much. Karen.
Thank you so much for having me, sweetheart.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.